chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Seven oh 70 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Just spin. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Denver Broncos. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And able to get this out to the 25. At their own 25-yard line. Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. A 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's the Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now 3rd down and very long.
Farmers. Oh, my son. Ready.
Now it's Nix. Under pressure, they got him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And taken right on the 30. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
Here's Hill. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Okay, ready? 14 yards. That's good. Ready. Cut.
Now a man whose father won 2 rings as a Bronco. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Broncos 37.
Hill looks to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Oh, my son. Away. Ready.
Off the play fake, Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Hill. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. And it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
60 red. Yellow.
From the gun on 3rd, Hill. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And past the 40. The 40's out of bounds. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and
now Hill.
At the 40-yard line.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina! Tommy Tremble, his second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all the way up just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
He can't get him down. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Second and 3.
Show. Hold on, set. Ready.
Throwing Nix. He completes this to Sutton. And Sutton will have the Broncos first down as he's down to the 12. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Nix going to give to Harvey. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Harvey will score. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. But you look at this Bronco defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Out of the gun, Hill. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Hill. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. second down and 3.
Black ultra. Okay, ready. Look, ready.
Now it's Hill. And he's got his man on the out route. So it'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready. You, 45, white. Check, huh?
And again, it's Hill. That is caught. McMillan with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Nick's going to keep this himself. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. The Broncos at 5-9 on the year. And they come in losers at 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you talk about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
They'll go play action with Nix. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Will Lutz on for the field goal.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Let's go.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Ready.
To throw is Hill. That one complete to Ligon. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
52 blue. Ready.
Hill. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready. Cut.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready. Black 40. Cut.
Back to throw. Hill. Got him in. That's Ligon. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 23. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Cut.
Hill now to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On the double.
2nd and 10.
Set.
Here's Hill. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Ready.
A shotgun snap for Hill. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
10 black. Set.
To the air again. Hill. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Captain.
Here's Nix. And he'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Hold on a second. Ready. Drill.
Nix to the air. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll go. Here's Harvey. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
At the 3-yard line.
Hold on a second. Ready.
Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. That's good on the extra point. And it's now 21-17.
Broncos 17. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Ready.
And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a second and 10.
Down. Set.
Hill looks to throw. He'll find McMillan here. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Yellow. 22. Watch out, man.
Now they'll audible to something else. Here's Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Sanders. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Now it's Nix. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Evan Ingram in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Lutz with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And it maneuvers way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here we go. Here we go.
2nd and 6.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 51 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Panther first down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Ready. Set. Go.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34.
34-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready.
They'll
set.
need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go. Set. 60 ready. Hut.
Now Hill. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 14.
Let's go. Set.
First down.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. His 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Panthers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Throwing Nix. That's caught at the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Evan Ingram, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. What's good on the extra point? And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It sees the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Okay.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. Ready.
There's Hill. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout. Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Close, 10. Check.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Here's 3rd and 3.
Down. Ready?
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Let's go now. Set.
Out of the gun, Hill. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Set.
Back to throw. Hill throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so they went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Ready?
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 50. Cut.
From the gun, here's Hill. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Broncos 31.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw, here's Nix. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
To throw is Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, here's Nix. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second down and a yard. Up the middle, it's Harvey. And he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Bombers. Hold on a sec. Chill.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Nick's going to keep it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Derek Brown able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootlegging.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Brandon Ayuk, 31 yards. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
To kick off for the Broncos.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. This 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
To throw is Hill. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
They bring pressure there on third down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making sure they're time to deliver the football. And they wind up getting the first down.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Let's go next. Red, cycle. 50, green.
Now it's Hill. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, They run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Ready.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
To the left side, he's got McMillan. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence, because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? Can I try to go with a quicker guy and sometimes even get out quick there? Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here's 1st and goal.
Set, ready. Black, 95, hut, hut.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Panthers have taken a 4th quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the 1st down. That's what's vital to them.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the 4th quarter. He's got a man wide open. But, oh, my goodness, just too much air under the ball, and he knew it right away.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Ready?
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Set, go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Broncos 38. Ryan
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here comes 2nd down.
Captain. Hold on, set.
Looking to throw. Nix. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Hold on, set. Away. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
Away. Hold on, set.
They're going. It's Nix. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he will have a Panther 1st down, and it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.
1st down, Carolina.
Set. Yellow, 43. Set.
Back to throw. Hill. Wide open receiver, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Ready.
They'll go with a keeper, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Panthers tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hold on, set. Ready. Attack.
And they take a knee.
Hold on, set. Ready. Attack.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the